Cameras trained on one man. A hat-trick in his last game. Will he prosper once more? We'll have the action on EA TV. Hello from the Midlands. We find ourselves at the Hawthorns. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And we're on the cusp of bringing you live action from one of the most exciting leagues in Europe, the Championship. It's West Bromwich Albion taking on Liverpool.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
And the game begins. Well, they know they need to stop him. Takes on the shot. Terrific save.
Well, that's a top-class save. He read it so well.
Who can they pick out? The chance is on. Was an important piece of defending. Good-looking move, this. Just made sure nothing came of that. Well, beaten easily here. Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. Well, something has changed in the Huddersfield game. Let's find out what. Here's Alex. And he's made headway. There it is. The opening goal of this match, and what a start they've made.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Well, we had to interrupt Alex in full flow there. And he's broken free. In it goes! 2 goals in rapid-fire fashion and looking very comfortable here.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. And he's in. He'll have a go here. And that's the hat-trick. Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, here it is again, and just look at this. It's such good technique. It's a wonderful strike from that range.
So the action underway again. It's all going Liverpool's way. It's starting to get out of opportunity. It is. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. This could be dangerous if he's not careful. Has eyes for goal! Majestic piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he loves the big moments, doesn't he? And he's proved it again there. Great goalkeeping.
Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, thumped clear. Firing it towards goal. Well, the goalkeeper in charge of the situation. They're being pressed here. And possession given away. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. Trying to really... Counter-attacking, very much an option. Well, it could be on for him here. Well, that's a moment he'd like to airbrush from history. Not a good attempt.
Well, lots of power, but no control whatsoever. That's a real waste.
And he's lost custody of the ball here. Oh, he's gone for goal. Well, the keeper was called upon and delivered.
Well, he's so good in those 1v1 moments, and he's proved it yet again.
Who can he pick out? Didn't quite go to plan. Really closing him down here. And nicely struck. And the keeper had the measure of it. Not all that convincing defensively. The attack fizzles out. Can he take advantage? Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Oh, fancy footwork. Long way out. Oh, yes! You cannot strike them any better than that. Brilliant goal.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Well, as they restart the game, it's fair to say the gulf in quality between the two sides has been huge. Making progress, but quick thinking defensively. And he's in. And he takes it on. Oh, goodness me. He made it far too easy for the keeper, didn't he? Showing a real desire to win it back. No problems for the keeper. That's a very fine piece of tackling. Well, he's certainly not alone. He's got to have a go here. Oh, at one point on its flight, it looked as though it might be going in.
Well, he wasn't afraid to have a go, was he? And you can see why. That was so close to being a great goal.
The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. Oh, he saved it.
Well, excellent from the keeper. That's a really top-class save.
He's driven in the corner. Well, a bit short with the clearance. Well, increasing the pressure. Another corner it is. And still dangerous. Well, a wild swing at the ball in the end. That was what it amounted to. And with that, the attack fizzles out. A danger here as he runs at them, but really sticking to their task defensively. Breaking at pace. In with a chance. Well, it was so easy on the eye, that counter-attack, but no reward for them.
Yeah, it was all good until the final effort. It just shows how devastating they can be on the break, though.
Doesn't want to give it away here. sky. Might really be able to trouble them here. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Real chance. And tremendous goalkeeping.
Well, he just made it so difficult for the striker. His presence alone just caused him a problem.
Played over. And a fantastic diving save. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. Good use of advantage by the referee. And very deftly cut out. And he might be through here. And the keeper has denied him.
Well, I've got to say, Derek, he was always in control of that situation. Brilliant stuff.
And over comes the corner. Well, the danger is... Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Corner once more. Not away completely. Well, nothing comes of it. Oh, super piece of play. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Who can he pick out? Not quite what they were working on in training this week. Now, options are plenty. Oh, good work by the keeper. And over it comes. Happy to take on the shot. Oh, just wide of the mark. Goal kick.
Well, that never looked like trouble in the keeper, did it? But it was worth an effort. A good strike from him. Well, Liverpool have been dominant in every department. Just look how many chances they've created. They've been excellent today.
Determined defending. And a big chunk of added time here, a minimum of 5 minutes. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. A danger here as he runs at them. But timely defending when it mattered. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Oh, big chance. And a goalkeeper on top of his game.
Well, it's great goalkeeping. What a big save that is.
Now sending it in. Not the best clearance. Oh, did so well to deny him. Well, another corner kick conceded. Let's see what they do this time. And clearing it away. Good-looking pass. Well, the keeper committed himself. Behind for another corner. Can they cash in? Not all that convincing defensively. Nicely saved. They'll repeat the trick. Corner again. Playing it in. Well, they haven't overcome all the difficulties. But a shot from miles out. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. And the referee's whistle, that will do it for the first half here in the Midlands. he's made headway. There it is, the opening goal of this match, and what a start they've made. Well, we had to interrupt Alex in full flow there. And he's broken free. In it goes! 2 goals in rapid-fire fashion and looking very comfortable here. And he's in. He'll have a go here. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle. Opportunity it is. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And it speaks to the quality of their performance. Oh, fancy footwork. Long way out. Oh, there it is! It's 1 goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Really good challenge. Well, I understand the situation has changed in the Newcastle game. Alex Scott, who has scored?
It's a goal for Newcastle. They're back level. It's 1-1 with 47 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. Well, he strayed offside just as it looked promising. Good technique displayed, but the danger of... Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, he's certainly got ability.
Oh, they could be in here, Stuart. And the flag raised. Offside it is. Oh, I think he'll be kicking himself. Ruled offside.
Well, his instinct should have told him he was offside there. He has to be more alert in the box.
Time for a change then. We simply have to focus on this man. A free-scoring performance when last we saw him. How about on this occasion? Stay with us. Well, I must say, this stadium falls in the must-visit category for any football fan, should the chance come his or her way. Anfield is the venue. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And what we have for you is live action from the Championship. It is Liverpool, and they face Brentford.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
And this is how Liverpool will line up.
Well, the two wide players are great in 1v1 situations, and their movement is also very good. But it's the midfield three that will need to control the flow of the game.
And here's the starting 11 for Brentford.
Well, when they don't have possession, it will be a back five. But when they win the ball back, the wing-backs will push further forward to make it a 3-5-2.
And now they get the ball rolling. Chotard. It is a decent-looking attack here. Well, closed down straight away. And it might be. And still a chance. So, a corner here. Over it comes. Still not clear. And he takes on the shot. Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
Well, a victory for Liverpool in the last game against West Bromwich Albion. What do you anticipate seeing this time, Stuart?
Well, that was one of their best attacking displays I've seen this season. Every time they went forward, they looked like scoring. I think they have to be favourites for the 3 points again today. They have far too much quality in their squad.
In position. Well, it really wasn't a great effort, was it? Well, a great strength of Liverpool as their defence. Rock solid. In fact, #1 in the league, Stuart.
Well, they've been so well organised defensively. They press the ball from the front. The midfield players work really hard. And the defence are so disciplined. They're just so hard to break down.
Well, they need to get tighter. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Gakpo. Firing it in. And good work to deny the chance.
Well, it has to come soon. They're creating so many chances. Just listen to the noise inside here.
And he's fired over the corner. Well, clattered away. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, let's have another look, because this is a goal they have thoroughly deserved. They've played really well so far.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Right, over to Alex Scott. Alex, tell us all about the goal that's gone in at Turf Moor.
It's a goal for Burnley. It's all even Stevens at 1-1 with 15 minutes played.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. Well, they know they need to stop him. And he's made headway. And a goal! A quick one too! And they've turned this game on its head.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
So the ball rolling again. at 2-0. A foul, but advantage played. Well, he was very keen to give them the advantage, but instead it will be a free kick now. Well, it's always at the discretion of the referee, in this case opting not to book him. And he might be through here. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So back underway, and Liverpool really galloping to victory now. A good and fair challenge. Pressing high to win the ball. Oh, in with a chance! And with that, they've thwarted the opportunity. And failed to keep himself onside, unfortunately. Couldn't keep it. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. Busio. Well, lovely work to get past his man. Well, they couldn't quite... It should be! And a goal this time! Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered. No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Oh, he looks threatening. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, but there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
Not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Real chance. Well, the keeper was called upon and delivered.
Well, he's so good in those 1v1 moments, and he's proved it yet again.
Trying to pick out a teammate. Still not clear. Has eyes for goal! Well, a long-distance effort and a highly respectable one, Stuart.
Well, he surprised everybody, including me. It's a decent effort, you have to say.
Well, they'll be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. And what can they do to stop him running at them? Well, he's missed the chance, and the keeper didn't have to do very much. And the counter looks on here, options available. And in with a real chance. And tremendous goalkeeping.
Well, he just made it so difficult for the striker. His presence alone just caused him a problem.
Well, the keeper is happy. The bar was there. Palmed away by the keeper.
Well, how did that not go in? It was a great effort, you have to say.
The high press was very much on. The referee has let the advantage accrue to Liverpool. Can he finish? And keeping it out. Now referring to the earlier infringement, the referee sees it as a bookable offence. And he's fired over the corner. And the keeper there to deal with it. Behind for another corner. Can they cash in? Well, the clearance half-hearted. From a long way out. Pressing high to win the ball. The supporters want to see him have a go. Oh, that's a fine save. And there's the delivery. Under pressure to get it away. And the last touch off the defender, so a corner coming up. And given away. Well, tremendous block. Denied again. McNeil.
Well, as the stats confirm, Liverpool had the lion's share of the ball. They've passed it well, their movement's been good, and they've been well worth their lead. Could get even better here.
Indeed, perhaps they can cash in again. Let's see. Nicely timed tackle. Well, when all was said and done, Stuart, he wasn't a million miles away.
No, he wasn't, because he generates so much power from that sort of distance. His technique is brilliant.
Right, somebody has scored at the Stadium of Light. Let's get full details from Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Newcastle.
Oh, forgive me, Alex. What an opportunity here. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And now having a go. Well, in the grand scheme of things, pretty straightforward for the keeper. The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. Well, he's certainly not alone, and the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happens. In with a chance. Oh, what an astonishing goal! Almost from a different postal code. That was as clean as a whistle. You cannot strike them any better than that.
Well, just look at this strike again. He hits it so well. That's a great bit of skill. No wonder he's pleased with himself.
Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. Well, he's dicing with trouble here, having already been booked. Well, some referees might have been tempted to show him a second yellow, Stuart.
Well, he has to be more clever than that. He can't commit another foul.
Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. And over it comes. Applying vigorous pressure. He'll take this on. Well, closed down straight away. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So into the second half, and I must say it was a spellbinding performance by Liverpool in the first 45 here. Gerrard. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Let's fly here! And the keeper there to deal with it. Playing it in. Well, the keeper committed himself. Another corner conceded. What can they do with this one? Not really the ideal clearance. Well, they can bring it out now. Oh, big chance. Oh, he saved it.
Well, excellent from the keeper. That's a really top-class save.
Trying to deliver it accurately. And the problem not completely solved. Always going to be the goalkeeper's ball. Really getting stuck in. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt. A long way wide. Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Austria against Northern Ireland.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
And a look at the starting 11 for Austria.
Well, the player that needs to affect the game is the one at the top of the midfield diamond. If he can get on the ball and dictate the play, they should control this match.
Here's the team for Northern Ireland.
Well, in this shape, unless their wing-backs play further forward, there won't be any width in their attacks, which then puts a lot of pressure on the strikers to provide the goal threat.
And the match is underway. And with that, the attack fizzles out. McCann. Unable to keep the ball. He's beaten his man. Surely! That is a really disappointing effort. Goodness me.
On that occasion, just didn't make the right sort of contact. Should be testing the goalkeeper from that sort of range.
Losing possession here. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him, Stuart?
Well, Derek, when he's on form, when he's focused, he's a brilliant runner with the ball. He can take on players, he can go past people with ease, and he's got a great shot on him as well. I'm really looking forward to watching him play today.
Trying to pick out a teammate. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Strobel. Sommer with it. Strobel. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress, but really sticking to their task defensively. Pressing high to win the ball. McCann. Garrard. He'll try his luck here, but the keeper takes charge, and it was pretty straightforward. He's given it straight to the opposition. Well, tremendous block. Denied again. Well, decent save there. Over it comes. Didn't quite go to plan. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. A goal to give them a 1-0 lead. An excellent value for that advantage, you've got to say.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. And they need to get tighter here. In it goes! 2 goals in rapid-fire fashion, and looking possible here.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Well, they've given him too much space, and he's through here. Oh, a save of the highest order.
Well, he got his angles absolutely right. What a good save that is.
And over comes the corner. Clean challenge. And he's in. Well, he's been ruled offside. And Northern Ireland come away with it. And he's broken free. Oh no! Couldn't beat the goalkeeper. And he might be through here. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
Three goals without reply. Perfect tackle. Chances on. A rampant display.
Well, here it is, 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. This is looking threatening. Might be a chance here. Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
Time for a change then.
Well, as those stats tell us, their attacking play today has been exceptional. Defenders have come out at the right time, midfielder completely dominated the game, and the front players' movement has been excellent.
Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Well, he keeps going. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. He's in with a chance. My goodness, it looked as though he was clean through. And the referee, what will he do here? And a red card it is. Denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, as soon as he made the tackle, he knew the outcome. That's an easy decision for the referee.
And just narrowly wide.
Well, it's a good effort from that range, but I think the keeper had it covered.
Well, no degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. Well, on the cusp of the half-time interval, and the visitors are prospering. Stuart, what have you made of their performance?
And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Northern Ireland losing possession. Garrard. And possession given away. Firing it towards goal.
A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. And they need to get tighter here.
Oh, in with a chance. Oh, in it goes. Sensational strike. And now he deserves to celebrate.
Well, as you can see, they finish this really easily. They don't give the keeper a chance, do they? That's a good goal.
And the referee spotted the foul, but has played advantage. Demir. The first half here comes to an end. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Showing a lot of guile there. Not the easiest of situations for the keeper. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. But he's gone short with it. And denied by the post. Well, racing away here, making sure it didn't get past him. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack.
Well, they won't come much closer than that. It's a matter of inches from being a really good goal.
No problems for the keeper. Well-timed tackle. Corner kick forthcoming. Well, he let them go on, but now he's going to deal with the yellow card situation.
Yeah, and he was always going to be booked for that challenge. It was a poor one, you have to say.
And time for the change now. So the corner played into the box. Well, no end product. It's opening up for them.
Goodness gracious me! How about that for technique? You can't strike them much better than that.
Well, let's take another look, because this is a special goal. He's so far out when he strikes it. He couldn't have hit that any better.
Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Well, they couldn't keep possession. Going well. Superb block. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. And saved by the keeper. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Northern Ireland versus the Czech Republic.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Here's the team for Northern Ireland.
Well, when they don't have possession, it will be a back five. But when they win the ball back, the wing-backs will push further forward to make it a 3-5-2.
And the starting 11 for the Czech Republic.
Well, the way they're set up, it's vital that they don't let the opposition switch the play. They must lock them down one side of the pitch, but they should have an advantage in midfield.
And the match is underway. Just the challenge that was required. Chances on. Oh, it was a crucial challenge. A real opening now. Keeper getting the touch. Well, they can bring it out now. Good-looking sequence, and the keeper did more than enough. Can someone get on the end of this? Not all that convincing defensively. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And gobbled up with ease by the keeper. Is it going to end up being productive for them? And he's through here. Has eyes for goal. Touched onto the woodwork. Well, really calm, composed goalkeeping there.
It certainly was on the second attempt. It was the first save that really stood out. That was a brilliant piece of goalkeeping.
Good tackle. Gerrard. Opportunity here. And the keeper more than equal to it.
Well, the crowd can sense the goal's coming. Could this be the moment?
He's driven in the corner. Well, it has come to nothing. And blocked for now. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, here's the replay, and you see it was a good finish. But the keeper at his near post has to do a lot better. He's got to have that near post covered for me.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? And a strong tackle. Well, they couldn't keep possession. He continues his run. Well, that attack going up a dead end, and the keeper has the ball. He's in behind. Oh, a save of the highest order.
Well, he got his angles absolutely right. What a good save that is.
And over it comes. Really vital interception. Moving into the advanced position, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Chances on. Palmed away by the keeper.
Well, that save could be the turning point here, because they've been second best all over the pitch up to now.
It's still alive. Well, nothing comes of it. That's a very fine piece of tackling. Firing it in. And up for grabs off the keeper. Can he finish? Well, well, if only he'd been able to stay onside.
Yeah, you're right.
So a personnel change then. Gerrard. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Can he convert? And hunting for his second goal tonight, however.
Well, you're absolutely right. He's been on great form today. That was another good effort.
Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Could be. Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping. Excellent refereeing. Advantage in operation. A very good tackle. Might be a chance here. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Two 0 here, and the ball is moving again. Check. Top-class defending.
Well, there you can see it. The hosts haven't been able to control possession, but their attacking play has been really incisive. It's been a really good display from them so far.
Oh, what an opportunity.
And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Blistering first-half display, and just look at that score. It's with Novak. Just the challenge that was required. Difficult to stop him. Firing it towards goal. Oh, that's a fine save. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Delivering it. And a struggle to get it away properly. Well, nothing untoward happened. And in with a real chance. It's got to be.
Oh, we have just witnessed a special moment. Pure quality.
Well, let's take another look at this, because the Maradona turn to beat his marker is brilliant. He just leaves his man for dead and opens up the space to finish. What a great goal that was.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Check. And he stopped them in their tracks. Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. Terrific save.
Well, that's a top-class save. He read it so well.
And over it comes. It might still be problematic. Can he finish? Denied by the bar. Back in play here. Clears it away.
A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Lane. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Making sure it didn't get past him. And with that, the first half draws to a close. A very good tackle. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? Well, the card is out, and it's yellow.
Yeah, it's clumsy and it's late. Definitely a yellow card.
Tremendous block. And over comes the corner. He takes aim. Oh, covering up defensively. The high press was on, and the chance is on. And it might be. Well, it wasn't a simple save to make. Real need to get rid of it. Long-range effort. And gobbled up with ease by the keeper. Gives it a go. And saved by the keeper. Trying to deliver it accurately. Struggling to get it away. And in the end, no damage done. Not giving their opponents a moment's peace. Oh, the threat is there. Well, decent save there.
Well, there it is. I'm not sure what all the fuss was about. It wasn't even close in the end.
Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match.